What's good, YouTube? This your boy Pacific King, back with another video. On this video, I want to talk about women of these black tribes dislike their own brothers, man. And I'm going to repeat that again. Women of these black tribes dislike their own brothers. I said that twice. And I'm about to explain the reason why. Number one, you have women that's a part of these tribes. They are territorial. It's all about demographics, demographical locations. People out here are territorial. If you're not from this state, or better yet, if you're from this state or this city, they're not fucking with you. They feel some type of way about you. And that's a problem in itself. Like, my whole thing is, it shouldn't matter where a person resides or where a person originally came from. Because a brother is a brother, a sister is a sister, no matter where they are from. No matter what state or city is, it shouldn't matter where a person resides. Because last time I checked, everybody is a part of the culture. You have kings and queens. Every black man in this world that's black is a king. Every black woman that lives in this world is a black queen. Last time I checked. So it shouldn't be no discrimination. It shouldn't be no favoritism. It shouldn't be no judgmental, attitudes or actions, created. Because, see, this is the thing right here. I've been noticing this for years. See, I noticed that some of these women that's a part of these tribes, these street organizations, like GDs, Vice Lords, Peace Stones, Crips and Bloods, well, I noticed they talk behind their own brothers' back. You have some that use their own brothers for their own self-benefit, right? You have some that judge you. You have some that will disrespect you. Because it actually happened to me. Verbally. Disrespectfully. So you have women that's a part of these tribes and organizations. They are very disrespectful to their own brothers and elders. And my thing is, nobody has the heart to address this issue. Bring it to the forefront, better yet. But me, I have the heart. I've been known to speak out for years on social media. I've been known to speak out and still will, and I'm not going to stop now. But what I want to say is, what's your purpose into being a part of something if you don't love your own brothers? Basically, when you hate your own brothers and you are a black woman that's part of a gang or organization, when you have hatred towards your own black brothers, you basically being a part of something in vain. You being a part of something just because it's a fashion show. Or better yet, you being a part of something because it's popular and it's cool to you. But I'm here to tell you today, being a part of something in vain is fake, it's bogus, and it's bullshit. Wanna know why? Because you have to understand, there's a reason why these gangs and organizations exist. They exist for the sole purpose, a historic purpose, dating back to the civil rights movement. Back when we was dealing with racial desegregation, civil rights, and also we fought for equal opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Among society. See, it's a political, historic reason why these gangs and organizations exist. And it's revolutionary because the Black Panthers had a huge influence into pushing these gangs and organizations to the point where we stand today. They paved the way for us to be where we are right now. You have to know where you came from in order to know where you're going. You have to understand, and that's how you grow. That's how you grow to learn to love your brothers instead of being disrespectful, belittling them, and being judgmental towards them. Because you have to understand, every man that walks the streets, that represent the same thing that you represent, that's a part of you. Excuse me. If you hate your own black brother, you hate yourself. Because how can you love being who you are? How can you love being a part of something if you don't love your own brothers and other sisters? You understand me? Like, people don't understand the elements, the importance of that. It's very important to love everybody. People say, I love being this, I'll die for this, I'll do this and I'll do that. But how can you? You giving yourself away psychologically when you have hatred or dislike a brother, or be disrespectful to another brother because of what they wear, how they look, what state they from, what city they from, because of the way they talk, because of the way they walk, because of what they don't like to do versus what they like to do, because they won't give you money. That's not what this is about. That's not what this revolutionary thing is about. You know, you understand me? And I'm speaking for all tribes, man. That's part of the reason why we are in the predicament that we are in, because of this situation. Not saying that this is the whole problem. It's other problems that comes behind this situation. But this is the number one situation in my eyes of the reason why society is the way it is right now. That's why you have multiple things, other elements in our culture going on, like domestic violence. You have rapes going on. You have unalivings going on. You have people turning gay. You have people psyching out. You have people committing suicide because of these type of actions. One problem always trigger another problem, then another problem, then another problem. This is the number one problem to me, in my eyes. That's why men and women can't get along within this culture. That's why you have so many divorces. That's why you have relationships that don't last not even 2 months. You have marriages that don't even last a year. People are getting married in vain. People are jumping into relationships in vain, being part of these tribes, because they are being disrespected, you know what I mean, mistreated, misunderstood, unloved. And people don't want to admit to this problem. People refuse to admit to the truth. People hate to hear the truth. You know what I mean? And I might get backlash for doing this video, but guess what? I have heart. I have the heart to speak out, to lay it down like it's supposed to be laid down. I don't fear nothing. But a lot of guys out here fear speaking on this issue. This issue is never talked about, man. It's never talked about because people are too scared. They worry about what people are going to say and how others gonna feel. Me, I don't care how nobody feel. Because listen, I'm real. I'm the last of a dying breed. So therefore, I said what I said. I spoke on it because it needs to be heard. It needs to be understood. It needs to be a solution to that problem. That needs to stop right there, because it's disrespectful to our forefathers, to our ancestors that shedded blood, sweat, and tears for this thing, and all the other tribes that come behind us. It's disrespect. You know what I mean? People don't understand the history and the purpose. Even the older women that's in these tribes, that's a part of these organizations and gangs, the older women, the OG women that's in their late 40s and 50s, they don't act like this. They don't do this because one thing I can say about them, they understand the politics, what's at stake, the purpose and the mission that come with this, where we came from, the things that our forefathers had to go through to get to where we at. People are even disrespecting Malcolm X and Dr. King.